Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be a 2v2 on the map Good Night from a channel member of mine, AvcaTiNuS. He is an Ultralisk level member, which gives him the right to send me any replay. Once a month, we'll cast it and put it on the channel. Team games are appreciated because I don't cast enough team games. Had a request for a team game from another subscriber a couple of days ago. So, hey, serendipity. Alright, so it's a 2v2, team top versus team bottom. I think at the Hydralisk level on my channel memberships gives you the right to send me a replay once a month and I'll cast it. But he went above and beyond, Mr. AvcaTiNuS, and he's an Ultralisk level member every month. And he's a patron as well. So what up, AvcaTiNuS? He's an excellent, excellent Terran player as well. So top left on Good Night, we have a blue Terran. It is AvcaTiNuS. Handsome, excellent at playing StarCraft, and a supporter of Falcon Paladin. At top right is his teammate, an orange Protoss player, Gall0ns. He's also a subscriber, also a patron, also a Discord member, along with AvcaTiNuS. Team 2 is a green Protoss player, AvcaTiNuS, another Discord member, another channel subscriber, and in the bottom left it is Critter. He's a member as well as the Discord member as well. So a lot of members being thrown around here. Yellow Protoss for Critter. So Team Protoss versus Team Terran Protoss. Usually the team with more flexibility and more available units defeats the team that's just, you know, Protoss only, right? But I don't know. AvcaTiNuS is very, very good. He usually plays Terran. I wonder why he's playing Protoss here. Critter mains Protoss. And Gall0ns mains Protoss as well. So everybody here... Alright, so it's Gas Steel here from Gall0ns. Just trying to be annoying. Which is good. Being annoying in StarCraft will win you a lot of games. Oh! That reminds me, today I watched a 2-hour video of this guy who has a goal to play every single Nintendo 64 game. And beat it. Beat every single Nintendo 64 game, which, man... There are so many bad, weird, janky N64 games. And he's doing it on random, just random number generator to see which game he plays next. And a week or so ago, came up StarCraft 64. He had never played StarCraft before. All he knows is something that there's a Zerg Rush. There's a Zerg Rush in StarCraft somewhere. So, yeah. If you want to see somebody's first experience with StarCraft on StarCraft 64, oh, check him out. I'll put a link to him in the description here. If you like kind of watching lower level exploration of StarCraft, it's great. He really just condenses like a 30-hour ordeal into 2 hours of a YouTube video. Some of his videos are like 6 minutes long. It's just like there's nothing to this Nintendo 64 game. If you rented this in the past... you know, from Blockbuster or something, you'd probably beat it in an afternoon and then be like, oh, well, I don't have to return this until Monday, but like, what am I going to do with it? It's done, you know? But yeah, anyway, hilarious stuff. Very, very funny stuff. Very, very good. I recommend maybe watching the video on 1.25 speed because he's kind of a slow talker, but I'm a fast talker and I like listening to fast talkers, so maybe you're good with his speed of speech. Totally fine. Anyway, AvcaTiNuS, little zealot pressure here on Gall0ns, but he's got a zealot of his own out. Have we not killed the... Okay, there was a zealot attacking this simulator, but he left. And the probes had to finish it off, so the gas timing here for AvcaTiNuS is late. Who's going to be brave enough to expand is my question. There's got to be another zealot popping. Yeah, there is. Alright, hey, zealot, get in the mix here, Gall0ns' zealot. There we go. Yeah, 2v2, engage, fight. I don't know if all these probes are necessary, but more zealots are flooding in. AvcaTiNuS is like, hey, you want to steal my gas? Prepare to be zealot bombed forever. Oh, but defender's advantage from Gall0ns. Another zealot pops in, but he's horribly outnumbered. This is looking pretty bad. Come help me. Help me, AvcaTiNuS. He's got Marines. He's got a Vulture. He might be able to get over here to save the day. These colors are very close, but as we can see, Gall0ns' probes are getting absolutely murked here in the first 5 minutes of the game. Coming to help is Critter, trying to make sure that Gall0ns never gets back up off the mat here once he's been pinned, and he kind of has been pinned here. AvcaTiNuS and Gall0ns are going to meet in the middle of the map accidentally. Oh, is he going to counter? Is he going to counter? I don't know. These guys are on voice chat in Discord. So they're talking to each other. Probably saying, hey, go counterattack on AvcaTiNuS. He doesn't have anything to deal with vultures. I don't know if 4Phoenix got distracted here. Oh, dude, you have to micro these Marines better. What are you doing? All right. We just like, okay, we delayed some stuff. I don't know, man. Yeah, Critter shows up with the Dragoon. He gets cleared out along with his Zealot. Now it's 4 versus 2. AvcaTiNuS continuing to send Zealots up. He's got a couple chasing 4Phoenix up this left side. This is crazy. So Gall0ns is casually at 7 probes. It is, yeah, it's not good. That is really bad news, Bears. Gall0ns, 4Phoenix, you have to carry. The first person to expand is Critter. He's the brave one here. He has set up a bit of a wall in case vultures show up. If enemy Dragoons show up, though, dude, 4Phoenix does get a vulture down here deep in AvcaTiNuS' base. All that can try to stop this is a couple slow Zealots and a probe. But look at this probe pull and a surround. Zapped. Zapped. Zapped to death. Okay, top of the wall, Gall0ns. Probing up, trying to make some Dragoons here, too. Make as many probes as he can, which is one at a time. Not ideal. Terran on one base can really handle Terran or Protoss on one base, yeah? Oh, not the greatest control there from AvcaTiNuS. Don't be sending your 1 Zealot into 4 Zealots. Real bad. Not at all. Is he still just making Zealots? Is he going to make any Dragoons? Nope. Our guy AvcaTiNuS has no interest in making Dragoons so far. Siege mode's on the way from 4Phoenix. And he's expanding. I was going to say a naked expand, but he's got a Spider Mine and a bunker and Marines to fill that bunker, so that's good. AvcaTiNuS pushing Gall0ns back into his base. He's like, you thought it was safe to move out? Are you crazy? Take that high ground. You stay in there. You don't expand. I'm not expanding, so you can't expand either. Micro the vulture. I don't know what 4Phoenix is doing here. Usually his micro is a little bit better than this. Maybe he's just focusing a little bit more on macro. He is at 40 supply, 30 SCVs, which is more than anybody but Critter. Critter's macro is pretty good here. Pretty scary stuff out of him. He hasn't taken any economic damage. He's got a second base up. He's got a very nice Dragoon count. I have 1v1 Critter before. He beat me quite handily. It was some excellent, excellent macro. I honestly couldn't keep up. And it was a nice win from Critter for sure. He'll be telling his grandkids about that one. Anyway, what are we doing? Cannon coming up behind the mineral line. I guess if vultures get dropped in here or something. Not a bad thing to be prepared for. And Critter's played a lot of StarCraft in his day. He's one of the OGs, man. So I'm sure he's had vultures dropped into his base and gotten behind his mineral line, and he's been very sad. So that's why this pylon exists. That's why this cannon exists. As we saw, you know, oh, these probes are hanging out. AvcaTiNuS, put these probes back to work. Back to work. Oh, gosh. Here. Hey, is that a Dragoon? These are Dragoons from AvcaTiNuS. He did it. He teched up. These worked. Come on. Top of the ramp battles real here. These colors are too close on these Zealots, man. Dragoons, it's easy to tell who is who. Looks like AvcaTiNuS' Zealots are staying alive. More probes coming in. Vultures arrive here, too. What they need to do is fight the Zealots. Maybe get a Spider Mine down. Yes! Big connection on a couple Dragoons. This one's very injured as well. Zealots chasing Gall0ns Dragoons around. Takes a lot of shots from a Dragoon to kill a Zealot. Very frustrating. Meanwhile, AvcaTiNuS gets more units into Gall0ns base. Gall0ns having a really, really tough go of things right now. It's at 3 probes at 9 minutes. Oh, vultures killed that Dragoon because the Spider Mine took it down to like 0 HP. Very, very few HP there. Ooh, expanding now. AvcaTiNuS taking a second base. Everybody's expanding. Or expanding except for Gall0ns, which is entirely understandable because he has been murdered. He has been the one to be attacked by 2 separate players. No one else has taken that level of damage. We'll see if he can cockroach this thing. Come back again off the map. It's a lot of Spider Mines for 1 Dragoon, but all right. Sure, you killed it. Absolutely. Oh, this is AvcaTiNuS. No, is there really no detection down here? He doesn't have a rowboat. He's working on it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so all right. So we're holding here. Fine. Critter moving out. Probably going to make another push on Gall0ns. He's like, Gall0ns doesn't have much at all. And, oh, all of the mining from AvcaTiNuS as that Dragoon gets wiped out is evacuated to the natural base. But there's a Vulture down here, too. Oh, my gosh. Fight it. Fight it. Bring the Dragoon up into the Spider Mine and have it trigger. Ooh, that would have been amazing. Gall0ns is like, I only have 8 probes, but I can take you down. You've been hurt immensely by these Vultures. Get on in there. Yes. How many? 3 Dragoon shots to one-shot a probe, or is it 2? Looks like 2. No, it's definitely 3. Fair enough. I don't see a lot of Dragoon harassment on probes in StarCraft. It's not all that efficient, right? Okay, so then... Oh, my gosh. That Spider-Mine killed another Dragoon. AvcaTiNuS is down to 2 probes after all of this. So Gall0ns and AvcaTiNuS on opposite sides here are in... they're getting murdered. I don't know how else to say it. Their economies are in the toilet. Nice. Critter killing Spider Mines without detection. What a boss. It's like Bisu maneuverings here. Or just, you can't have enough Spider Mines to kill us all is part of what's going on here, too. Ow. How about this one? No. Nice, nice, nice. Critter's getting a 3rd base behind this. Holy smokes, this game. Okay, we good? Is everything stabilized here, Terran? No, because there's still Critter inside your base, Gall0ns. He has a ton of Dragoons. They have +1 attack. You do not have the +1 attack. Again, understandably so, considering your economy's been so down bad today. Just horribly. It's worse. It's worse now. You're down to 2 probes, down to 1 probe. Some siege tanks show up, and they'll be able to wipe out these Dragoons no problem. AvcaTiNuS is very grateful that someone else is taking the focus of the battling for now. He's back up to 7 probes. His second base never died, so we can pump 2 probes at a time, unlike our guy Gall0ns, who's on 1 base and 1 probe, and he had enough money to make 2 more probes. He is in a terrible, terrible position here. 3rd base from 4 Phoenix coming up left side here on Good Night. Got center bases you can take, but I don't know. We don't see those getting taken very often, do we? Although this is a bit of a longer macro game. There's a greater than 0 chance we'll see that. Don't you know? Yeah, man. This right side of the map is just like, we don't have an army. You fight amongst yourselves, okay? Rather, 4 Phoenix, Critter, you guys fight, because... you can't really get involved. Gall0ns miraculously has 4 Dragoons. I don't know how he has 4 Dragoons. I'm going to be honest. I'm trying to figure out how he has 4 Dragoons. Critter might just straight up loses. I don't know. He's got Zealots. Got a lot of Zealots, actually. But he doesn't want to attack into those tanks at all. Also, he doesn't have Zealot legs. So, yeah, this 3rd base gonna die. Maybe a little bit too greedy on that timing. But, man, when the siege tanks show up, you don't have to sacrifice any Dragoons to this cannon. Good Dragoon micro, though. That's all fine. Siege tank sieging up. Siege tank sieging up. Oh, no, they're not, though. What are you doing? Why are you separating from these Dragoons? Interesting choice, I guess. Oh, man. The front door of AvcaTiNuS is all Spider-Mined up. He's trying to, like, Bisu this thing. Ow. Took a hit. Oh, my gosh. There's... not going well. Not going well for AvcaTiNuS. He's trying. He's really trying to do this. He needs an observatory so bad. He doesn't really have the cash for it, though. Get out of here, Engineering Bay. Nobody likes your style. And the Vultures are pushing in now. They already wiped out a bunch of your Dragoons. Pulling back from the Spider Mines. Good decision here from AvcaTiNuS. Fighting. The Vultures do have +1 attack. Dragoons down here for AvcaTiNuS have 0 upgrades. Again, understandably so. 4 more Dragoons show up from Gall0ns. How is he doing this? Oh. I must save Nexus. Sacrifice. No. That's 4-2. Gall0ns, get back in. What are you doing? Get back in there. Scans, sees big old Protoss army here for Critter. Mr. 4 Phoenix. We're back on this side of the map now. Oh, beautiful siege up. And blah. Free hits. Free hits are good. Oh, spider mines. Yep. They'll hurt the zealots, but, you know, don't let them drag them onto your tanks, good sir. Oh, yeah. So all of the tanks that originally set up here get wiped out because Zealot is a good unit. Wow. Spider mines clearing out a bunch of them, but 3 zealots get on top of your 3 tanks. Guess what? They're done. Gall0ns, he had the ability to either kill this Nexus or kill those Dragoons, but then he just, like, pulled back to participate in this battle, which, I don't know. It's a lot of zealots. Not exactly... Dragoons are not going to be as useful here, perhaps, as you want them to be. AvcaTiNuS is finally getting an observatory. Where are the vultures here is the question. These zealots are absolutely kicking butt, taking names. He's +1 attack. It's going great. Working on +1 shields. Working on +1 armor, too. Yeah, man. Critter looking great here. His 3rd base died, but he's rebuilding it. However, the pressure from 4 Phoenix and Gall0ns seems to continue apace. Spider mine, target fired. Vultures too busy. Ow. Throwing down spider mines to save these tanks, unfortunately. This is so scraptastic, but 4 Phoenix, 4th base coming up. Nobody else has a 3rd right now, and Gall0ns is still on 1. I mean, this is... a tough situation. I mean, it kind of works out, right? We've got 1 player who down. His teammate is almost getting 3 bases. 1 player who's even more down, and his teammate has 4 bases. So the math kind of adds up. You know, I'm not a math major or anything. Communications major, mostly. And doing math while casting StarCraft is one of the things you're not really supposed to do. So anyway, siege tanks. Ow. Ow. Oh, beautifully walking up here. AvcaTiNuS. Beautiful stutter step. Gall0ns was thinking, was really trying hard to get a 3rd base, or a 2nd base today, rather. It's weird for me to say 2nd base at 17 minutes, but it's the truth. Gall0ns comes home and says, hey, you leave that 2nd base alone. It's all I have. It's all I've ever had. No real Dragoon micros happening here, just kind of standing and firing. AvcaTiNuS was winning that battle right up until Gall0ns got a couple more Dragoons out from the main. Defender's advantage kicks in as it usually does. And AvcaTiNuS has to flee. Is this another? Yep, it's another setup on this 3rd. Oh boy. Critter, where are the zealots here? All these, okay, there they are. They're going to show up after the Dragoons are all dead. Mostly. Spider mines connecting. Zealots do have legs now. They're jumping on this army. Vultures, take them down. Ah, did Gall0ns get count? Yeah, he got followed up. More stuff from AvcaTiNuS has showed. These zealots absolutely kicking butt and taking names. Without a doubt. Quick, send vultures up. Throw down spider mines. Wipe out AvcaTiNuS' army. He does, unfortunately, have an observer here. So spider mines aren't going to be as effective. Oh, okay, that one connected. Ooh, that connected too. And this zealot's got 4 kills. 5 kills, including a vulture before he gets wiped out. Not bad. 2nd base somehow still alive here from Gall0ns. I feel like it shouldn't be. But hey, do what you gotta do, guys. Man. Critter getting a 4th base down here at the 6 o'clock. 3rd base survived thanks to the Zealot counterattack on the attack on his base. Gall0ns, 19 workers. AvcaTiNuS, 32. So AvcaTiNuS done a better job rebuilding economy. In fairness, he hasn't really been attacked recently all that much. Whereas Gall0ns is continually being under pressure. It's really hard to macro super effectively when that's happening and your probes keep dying. So leaving some tanks on the high ground here for Phoenix, being a good teammate for Gall0ns. Loving that. Again, this was played on my Discord server. So if you want to play with StarCraft fans, or also Falcon Paladin fans, come join the Discord server. Hang out. We've had groups of people playing pretty much every day for the last 2 weeks or so. There's a lot of interest right now in playing StarCraft together. So come join the Discord server. Check it out. Ask around. See who's playing. It's a good time. AvcaTiNuS has a 3rd base rolling here. 1-1-1 upgrades from Critter as we foretold. AvcaTiNuS has +1 on his gateway units. 4Phoenix has 2-2 though. I mean, 2-2 is not bad. It's just, where's the 4Phoenix army? Oh, it's right over here. Yo, third base of AvcaTiNuS. Tough look here. Tough sledding. This Zealot getting in close. Dead. Dragoons fighting against siege tanks. Getting up into minimum attack range. Woo! Friendly fire tanks splash there. This is like Dragoon bombing. Oh, and the Zealot bombs come in too. Really nice cleanup. Gall0ns shows up too late. Too late for Gall0ns to show up, unfortunately. EMP is on the way from 4Phoenix. Love to see that. Templar Archives on the way from AvcaTiNuS. He says, you know what's going to be good here is Storm. You know why? Because Storm's always good. Critter has an observer here. He knows this base exists. He sends a probe up to harass it, which is funny. Critter's also taking this high center ground, saying, aha, I am king of the hill. And that is true. He is king of the hill, but also he's king of murdering this fourth base of 4Phoenix. He's got 5 bases rolling. The fourth one, what are you pulling back for? Go kill it. Okay, Zealot, there you go. Zealots figured out what they wanted to do. And that is murder this entire base. All right, 4Phoenix is like, what's up? Ooh, a shuttle's moving out from Gall0ns. Is he going to try to, like, storm drop this base or something? 2-2 siege tanks, man. 3-2 siege tanks, man. Ugh. Even if you have great upgrades on your Dragoons, 3 attack, 2 armor siege tanks are so hard to deal with. Ooh, Argus Talisman on the way from AvcaTiNuS. Does he have plans? Can't unload. Can you unload in this? No. Unload right here, though. Oh, it's a Reaver drop. Okay. Yo! Yo! This Reaver casually wiping out every probe of this third base. Not like there were 30 here, but come on. Pretty good, nevertheless. The counterattack of AvcaTiNuS is like, hey, you Reaver dropping me? Well, honestly, yes. These obs dying would be big. That would survive. This one gets wiped out. Siege tanks high ground, siege tanks low ground, cannons, vultures. Tough nut to break with this army, AvcaTiNuS, I must say. This standoff's been pretty strong. Critter's like, must trade out units for siege tanks. Can't let this tank out get too high. Plus, I've got 150 supply against 4Phoenix's 91. 4Phoenix lost a lot of SCVs in that battle because he's only at 27 right now. High ground siege tanks, though. It's a tough sledding, guys. However, this 5th base of 4Phoenix getting wiped out. My brain was like, these are lurkers. No, Falcon, there are no Zergs in this game. And 4Phoenix gonna straight up, well, no. I'm not gonna lose this entire base, but that's an evac of SCVs. This Dragoon is gonna kill this tank thanks to the high ground advantage of the tank missing shots because of the high ground chance. Arbiter Tribunal on the way from Gall0ns. Spellcasters are gonna be a big part of this game, which is not over yet. 4Phoenix took the center too, but unfortunately did that mean he had to sacrifice 2 bases for it to happen. Man, look at Critter taking a 5th base of his own. He says, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. Yeah, so he's like, I got 5 bases. Guess what? You got 3 bases, 4 bases. Not as good as me. I have out-expanded you and out-killed your expansions. AvcaTiNuS had a big part of messing with this one too, but still alive. Just a little bit of harassment in there. 57 workers from Critter. I told you, Critter's macro is good. He is very good at microing at the front while macroing at the back. Very, very impressive play from him. He knows he needs High Templar. Both, I mean, we've got 2 players getting Storm here. Gall0ns and AvcaTiNuS are throwing down that Psionic Storm upgrade. Get her an Amulet on the way from Critter. I'm assuming he already has Storm. That'd be my guess. So yeah, mining from the center. Remember when I was like, nobody will probably take this center? Well, they totally did. Reaver connections against AvcaTiNuS. But seriously, hit that like button if you're enjoying this 2v2. This has been, woof, absolutely crazy pants. Here comes Critter up a ramp into Terran entrenchment. Not a recommended maneuver for Protoss of any kind. Bisu doing this would be not recommended. Storm the SCVs, storm the tanks. 2 storms to kill a tank. Are there enough tanks to hold it here? The vultures show up. Spider Mine a lot of things to death, including most of the High Templar. And it holds. Gall0ns bringing some Reavers along for moral support and, well, 10 kills on that Reaver. And military support, too. Seems good. Oops, Storm drop it up here. AvcaTiNuS on Gall0ns' face. That color is not easy to see on the minimap, and especially not amongst all of this orange. This is where you got to call out a Storm drop heading your way as a good teammate. I'm sure Gall0ns did over the Discord server, the Discord chat that they were in. Again, join the Discord server. It's a fun place. Storm it up. Storm it up. Have enough energy for storming it up? No? Okay. Fig out. Maybe he thought he had enough energy. He did not. AvcaTiNuS just finished up a robotic support bay too, so he's like, 2 can play at this Reaver game. Every base on the map has almost been taken except for this one. Wow, 26 minutes. Every base on the map taken. We're mining out, friends. We're mining out of these bases. Certainly, yes. It's gonna get, man, the way this game is going, we're gonna have some low econ battles here in the future, yeah? I love that he just keeps these guys up here. These High Templar inside this shuttle being like, well, eventually they'll have enough energy to storm again. I'll just wander back in, unload, storm these guys. There's nothing defending them except for, like, spider mines on the ramp. But I can fly. I don't have to come up that ramp at all. That's the spirit. So no gas getting taken by 4 Phoenix. He is sitting on 2,000 gas in his bank. He recognizes what I need here is minerals. Understandably so. Oh, it's a shuttle over here, too. Is he going to try to get into 4 Phoenix's main? Apparently. Oh, did he do the thing? He must have done... All right, rewinding a little bit here. He does! Okay, yeah. Oh, wow. 17 kills on that High Templar. Knocks some Phoenix down to 32 SCVs. Still fighting. Still fighting hard, friends. Oh, this base is undefended. Critter, you know better than this. What are you doing? Why would you leave these probes? Oh, his worker count's like 20 more than anybody else, but it is plummeting here. Oh, every probe at the 6 o'clock base of Critters is dead. They're getting shots off on this Nexus, too. The ultimate insult. I mean, they're going to save that. I mean, we're just letting AvcaTiNuS hang out with shuttles inside 4 Phoenix's base for far too long here. The farthest of too long. Yeah. So 154 supply from Critter. Gall0ns at 78. And then you can see the supply is in between there for everybody else. Recall's on the way from Gall0ns. Love a good recall. Yeah, if you like PvP and PvT, this is the game for you. Critter down to 43 workers. Not that far away from AvcaTiNuS at the moment. Trying to come up that ramp again into siege tanks. 3-3 siege tanks, man. Not great. Gall0ns, okay. Pushing up in AvcaTiNuS. A stasis tossed down on a bunch of these Dragoons. Reaver shots. Good deals. Ah, that guy I was talking about, he was playing StarCraft 64. Called them Caterpillars, which makes a ton of sense because they are Caterpillars. I think eventually he figured out they were called Reavers, but yo, 4 Phoenix. He's losing yet another base to a major onslaught from Critter here. On the left side, doesn't have enough units to stop. The Zealots continue to be a major thorn in his side here. He just seems to have a hard, there you go, a hard time having enough vultures to deal with these guys. Spider Mine's getting laid on everything. Ow, ow. Spider Mine, good unit. Gall0ns wiping out the guys that were stuck in stasis as they come out of stasis. Very nice, very nice. Doesn't want to come up this ramp because coming up a ramp is not easy, as we've seen. It's a good place to storm, man. Look at all these SCVs just kind of clumped up in one beautifully stormable area. That shuttle remains empty. Guess what? If you don't want to go up a ramp, you can shoot from below the ramp. That's exactly what 4Phoenix is doing here. Zealots! Are there enough? Enough. Kind of enough. Critter down to 116 supply. 4Phoenix at 112. Very even battle along this left side today. Yeah, man. Critter just has no fear. He will attack into a tank position. Sometimes it works, like before, and sometimes it doesn't, like this battle here. Although these tanks aren't sieged, it doesn't really matter. Unsieged siege tanks still hit like trucks. There we go. Sieging up left side base of Critter is kaput. Just lost a ton of probes at the 6 o'clock. Now as 9 o'clock is absolutely having the worst time of it. The worst time of it. And by that I mean it's going to be saved, maybe. Ow, that Spider-Mine killed 3 Dragoons. That Spider-Mine is a Terran hero. Ob's up here trying to see what's going on. Thought that might have been a drop, but it's not. That's okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Probes dying all over the place. Critter down to 30 workers. He has... Hang on. He's just about tied for the lowest worker count in the game, but he is going to save this Nexus thanks to better reinforcements, better macro here. Yeah, he's just got enough to do it. Nicely done, Critter. Right side, what are we at? 103 supply for Gall0ns, 124 for AvcaTiNuS. He's got 10 more workers, AvcaTiNuS does. He's also got an extra base on Gall0ns, so this is not great, but that's why your teammate has siege tanks. And they can help. Are we hallucinating? We're hallucinating. Hallucinated arbiters and shuttles here from Gall0ns. That's always a fun play. Man, you just don't see this enough. And by that I mean... actually have to do it, though. You gonna do it? He's gonna come... yeah, he's gonna send it down, then he's gonna recall. Let's go! Shuttles are ahead because they have speed, even if they're hallucinated. Hallucinated arbiter recall. There it is. Jigs up. Reavers in the house. AvcaTiNuS saw it coming because he had that obs in that dead air space. You have detection. Yes, this cannon is providing very important detection right now, but AvcaTiNuS just lost all probes at this base. Down to 28. He has the lowest worker count in the game right now. Storm in a defensive position. That Reaver gets killed by a Zealot. DT helps clear all this stuff out too. Great Storm. Bruising up a bunch of those dudes, and then Gall0ns says, aha! I have more army. This cannon has been putting in work. Storm the ramp. Beautiful decision to storm that ramp. Probes coming back into this base. It's not safe for you here. Guys, he's not safe for you here. Well, they're working anyway. Could be worse. Okay, AvcaTiNuS clears it out. Still has the lowest worker count of anybody in the game. Not great, but not terrible either. This Dragoon got like 5 kills. Not too shabby. Not even close. So 3 basing Gall0ns down to 51 supply. Lost pretty much his entire army trying to kill this base of AvcaTiNuS and did not get it done. But hey, it was a good effort. Killed a bunch of workers, knocked AvcaTiNuS' economy into the toilet, along kind of with you, if we're honest. Zealot bombing these tanks of 4Phoenix that are helping defend his buddy Gall0ns. But yeah, this center here is a saving grace for Phoenix. Just is. He sends more storm dropping 12 o'clock here from AvcaTiNuS. 4Phoenix just letting these guys hang out. Very good with spider mines, though. He has consistently been very good with the spider mines. Yeah, you have so much more energy. You have so much energy for Storm, AvcaTiNuS. Remember, they exist. Ah! Critter coming up the left side. 4Phoenix losing his third base again. feel like he's already lost it once. Has not been crazy ideal. Storm it up. Gall0ns coming in to try to save his buddy, but oh, the Zealots. Zealots are just having a field day in this 2v2, specifically Critters. He's microing him really well. He only has the 2-2-2, but he's working on 3-3. Working on it. He'll get there. Okay, enough siege tanks come out that Phoenix is able to save his base. Excellent. Very good. No one's going carriers or battle cruisers or anything in this 2v2. I don't know. AvcaTiNuS and Critter are up in supply against both 4 Phoenix and Gall0ns. 4 Phoenix has been knocked down to sub 100 supply. He's got 65 total supply right now. These guys finally stormed something? Yes, they've done some storms. 7 kills and 4 kills apiece. There's another one. Might as well use the storm to kill NSCV. Not going to say no to that. Oh, yeah. Fort Phoenix. He's losing that 12 o'clock. Again, the saving grace is the center for the blue Terran. The only Terran in this game. AvcaTiNuS, man, playing well. Storm dropping. I cannot believe these High Templar are left here, but Phoenix's only income is here. Gall0ns' only income is here. He's saved it. His natural base has more income than anybody else does because it was so much later than anybody else's. Gall0ns coming down. Trying to attack. His guys are invisible, but guess what? AvcaTiNuS has invisible guys too. Or invisible men, as Artosis viewers would call them. Wow, what a bloodbath here. This High Templar finally got killed. Critter says, I can do it. And then he's like, never mind. I have not nearly enough army to get up that ramp with those siege tanks. Thank you for trying, though. Minerals in the center are mining out quickly. These north ones, not as much, but the southern ones, yes. And Critter's continuing to march in here to 4 Phoenix, just being like, yo. How's about you not have any vultures? How about you not have a comm stat here? How about you not have anything in this natural base at all? Coming up this ramp, I don't know if I want to do that. But, you know, just trying to get as much damage as you can there. AvcaTiNuS has got to be mounting another attack soon. He's at 114 supply, more than anybody else in the game. He's been really keeping up here. Critter vampiring a base from 4 Phoenix. That's how you know he's ahead. He's feeling ahead. He's feeling strong. Is that an overconfident maneuver? Putting a tank here, I think, could hit that. But I think 4 Phoenix would have to see it first. Big engagement right side. Storming up. Zealots of AvcaTiNuS trying to win the day. Reaver eating, storming, shooting. Ah, almost takes down that Dragoon, but the Dragoon gets the last laugh there. Stasis on some of AvcaTiNuS' units. Oh, that's a beautiful storm. Wow. 10 kill High Templar. Very brave. It is looking like Team South might have a chokehold on this game. They don't have a ton of supply, but 4 Phoenix and Gall0ns are less collectively than what's going on here. Critter is, again, vampiring a base from 4 Phoenix here. I don't think I've ever called it that before, but I think I'll continue to call it that from now on, because that's what it is. Right? You're taking lifeblood from your opponent and giving it to yourself. These minerals represent a lot of 4 Phoenix's potential here, but center keeping him alive for now. If he did not have this center, I think he would have had a GG out before now. But having the center has really helped him a lot. So it's 1 base mining to 1 base mining here. AvcaTiNuS versus Gall0ns. Gall0ns only has 11 probes remaining. The attack into this base has been very strong. Good snipe on a shuttle of AvcaTiNuS, though. Snipe another one. Shuttle down. What are in these? Nothing? Okay, bait. Are they just bait? They kind of seem like they're bait. 4 Phoenix is like, hey, this is my base. What are you doing here? The answer is murderous things. Oh, Gall0ns losing his only source of income. His 3rd Nexus dies. He's never had more than 3. Critter loses his, I don't know, like 6th Nexus. Less of a blow to him. He's at 78 supply. Nobody's over 100 supply right now. AvcaTiNuS losing a bunch of Dragoons up here as the tank brigade rolls through and wipes them out. AvcaTiNuS sending Zealotin to finish off these tanks. Oh, this is crazy. Get out of there, tanks. Pull back, fight with the fellow Protoss units. There you go. Run. Provide cloak. The cloak is not provided for Terran team units. Are provided for Gall0ns units, though. Okay, AvcaTiNuS is forced back down this way. 4 Phoenix does not have enough minerals to retake this base that he has reclaimed from Critter. This is an absolute bloodbath. An absolute murderous bloodbath of epic proportions here. Great stasis. Arbiter gets out of there with all of 28 HP. Fire mines, wiping out a couple zealots. The friendly fire potential there is real, though. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for that. AvcaTiNuS. He's really liked going after this 12 o'clock at 4 Phoenix. 4 Phoenix is not defending it at all. So hey, why not go after it? Why not wipe it out entirely from the face of this Earth? Why not kill all the SCVs that are coming into this death zone? Where are you going? Get up there. No, you just sent your boys into a piranha-infested swimming pool. Okay, got it. Saved it. Saved them. They didn't all save, but some of them did. Critter managed to get in here and wipe out the center. Oh! Oh, boy. Okay. Phoenix in an immense amount of trouble. Oh, he has this 12 o'clock. I forgot about that 12 o'clock. That is when I was counting his available bases. Storm heading up for Phoenix. Get your SCVs out of there, man. Okay. Ow. Ow. 2. Only 2. 3. 4 SCVs die. Could have been worse. Could have been better, too, but also could have been worse. 4 Phoenix, I feel like he's kind of last gasping this. He does float this command center from the center, I think that's where that's coming from, over to his 3rd base to retake it for what feels like the 3rd time, and it's probably only just the 2nd time, but it's just so late into the game. Just absolutely non-stop mad dash of a match. Critter might go for a recall here. He doesn't have anything to recall, though. He's down at 64 supply. Half of that is probes. Here's a couple. Here's an observer and 2 Dragoons. I don't know what he recalls. AvcaTiNuS has a pretty nice little Dragoon army down here with 3-2 upgrades. Takes your Spider Mine hit. Critter tries to see what's up here. Can't really recall into that because there are a million tanks, but guess what? He's sending probes in. Critter doesn't have any income. He can't make, well, he's making High Templar because he has a ton of gas. Probes. I think he was supposed to attack these tanks. Did not go particularly well. Gall0ns is long distance mining from his 3rd base, but now there's a DT of AvcaTiNuS all up in there. This 12 o'clock at 4 Phoenix is silent, but now he's mining from his 3rd base again. Team South is mined out. That's it. They have mined all of their money. Gall0ns has income, albeit not much. 4 Phoenix has income, albeit not much, but more than anyone else on the map right now. They might have just won this game through attrition, through trades, more than anything else, because I feel like Critter and AvcaTiNuS had a great game, But I don't know if they are cost efficient enough to deal with a Terran army. That was kind of the big deal, right? It probably cost efficient enough to wipe out Gall0ns, but dealing with a Terran, just letting him have the center base allowed him to get so much more income, allowed him to be awesome with his trades while having maybe less money than he wanted. AvcaTiNuS, 107 supply. Big setup here. Not much going on defensively here for Gall0ns. I almost feel like sending AvcaTiNuS over here to wipe out the last remaining income for 4 Phoenix. Or this one, although there's nothing actively mining there. There could be. It represents potential income. Yeah, he's heading over more onto 4 Phoenix's side of the map. Eating spider mines the whole time, though. Whittling down zealot counts like crazy. And then trying to drop on in. Coming from the left side is Critter. Stasising a bunch of the tanks. This base of 4 Phoenix is in a world of hurt. 4 Phoenix is like, I need some help. Gall0ns is like, I'm bringing what I have, sir. What a chaotic situation. No, Gall0ns loses his Arbiter, but, I mean, in fairness, so did Critter. Storming the enemy Dragoons as they try to focus down this command center. Phoenix does not have enough money to build another one, so when this dies, yeah, that represents a major problem for 4 Phoenix. He's down to 8 SCVs. Gall0ns is at 8 too. They kind of saved this area, sort of, but like every SCV died and the command center died too. These guys are coming out of stasis eventually, I guess. Was that a last gasp, last ditch effort? AvcaTiNuS has 5 minerals. Critter has 114. What a crazy 2v2. Is that it? There's just nothing left. This is it. This is AvcaTiNuS' final standing army. Couple Zealots, couple Dragoons, a High Templar. AvcaTiNuS, GG's out. Phoenix calls GG with a capital GG. Critter, GG's out as well. He's got nothing left. There is not a lot here from 4 Phoenix and Gall0ns either, but what a scraptastic, epic-style game here. When you win a game, when you have 4 probes, you know it was an epic game, yeah? Pretty sure it was an epic game. He's not returning the minerals to this nexus, is he? He is. Why is he long-distance mining from here and not returning them here? Gall0ns, buddy, friend, what's going on? We don't know. It's okay. I mean, officially, Critter and AvcaTiNuS GG'd out. I think Critter is still in the game. He's got 36 supply. 22 of that is probes. He's got an Arbiter. He's got an Obs. He's got another Obs. He's got another Arbiter. He's got an Obs. Okay, so this is adding up. More Obs, more Ob, more Obs. Okay, so he has a lot of Observers and a couple Arbiters. It's not exactly what you need to win a game of StarCraft, especially if you don't have any further income. 4 Phoenix finally gathered enough money to rebuild this 3rd base. The 12 o'clock is reharvesting, but there's 2 mineral patches left there, so what's that all about? And that's it. We're done. GG! 4 Phoenix and Gall0ns come out of this on top some way. And somehow. And some everything. That's just incredible. That is just truly, truly, truly an incredible 2v2. I can see why this was sent in to be cast and put it on the channel main, because that was awesome. Truly awesome. The only bases with really any minerals left are these ones. Center got mined out. I mean, that alone. Come on. Center mined out. What I love is that the Vespene geysers are full. 4 Phoenix spent like half of the game here and did not mine any Vespene gas from these geysers, which is incredible. That is so funny. That is so funny. But yeah, this is an economic win. I think Critter and AvcaTiNuS played well enough to win. They just got out economied. 4 Phoenixes. Yeah, we'll take a look at it here. So Critter is 69,000 points for Phoenix, 234 for AvcaTiNuS, 202 for Critter, and 154 for Gall0ns. Units produced? Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't know. 4 Phoenix... Able to... Yeah, this is the problem. Okay. This is the problem here. 4 Phoenix outproduced every Protoss player in this game by a 2-to-1 ratio. More than that, right? So that's it. If you're playing against a Terran who's meching as Protoss and they outproduce you by 2-to-1, it doesn't matter that you killed twice as much stuff of his as you lost. He's going to win anyway because he outproduced you by this much. That's crazy. Critter, building, killing machine. 25-15 for Phoenix Resources. Critter did out... Nope, see, got outspent by the Terran. So that's it. Right? Critter almost was right there, but if this is what it looks like in a PvT, you have almost even spending. The Terran wins. The cost efficiency of the Terran is just too much. So, like I said, I think Critter and AvcaTiNuS played well enough to win, but could not get that economic advantage. Letting 4 Phoenix mine out the center was it. That was it. That was the deal. That was the show. That was the whole thing. Wow. That was fun. I don't know what to tell you. All right, well, cool. That is a GG, and that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.